There you go. Okay, so this is the Paragon SA0V gear. And I'm having a problem with the clutch slipping. So I removed the lid, which is 4 bolts. I already have them loose, but they are 1/2 inch. So remove the 4 bolts to get the lid off. And just remove the lid. And there's a gasket on there. Mine's already a little mangled. This is the plate. It's on a 1978 Cal 34 with a Westerbeke 30 491 engine. And this is the, I need to get a new gasket or make a gasket. It cracked here. So I'll set that aside. Now there is a castle nut here. And if I turn, if it's in neutral, I put the shifter in neutral, then you can turn this until you get to a little screw with a nut below it. It was a bit of a pain to loosen it. I ended up having to point it a little bit this way and get a big screwdriver, and then I had to put this on the end to break it free. But now it's easy to move. So you just unscrew it until you can move this piece right here, this little castle nut, which I'm not going to do right now because I've already adjusted it. But if you go clockwise, my understanding is that it will get it further away. It will get this piece further away. So I moved it I'm sorry, I said it backwards. This piece will go closer. So if you turn this piece just a couple notches, I put 2 notches. Then when you put it into forward, can you go put it in forward?
Yep. You have it?
Yes. That will actually grab on. Can you put it in neutral? Which it wasn't doing before. It wasn't engaging all the way. So I turned it 2 notches to the right, and now it's a lot easier to shift into forward, and I'm hoping that's why the clutch was slipping. Like if I would put the too high of RPMs, the clutch would start slipping. So I'm hoping it just wasn't engaging all the way. And then this, right here, can you see that? This is the adjustment for the reversing band. If you take a 3/4 inch wrench, then you can move it. So I started out with 1 and then I went 2 clicks. Doesn't take much. So if you go counterclockwise, it'll reverse further away from neutral. And if you go clockwise, it'll move it closer to neutral. So it was too close. So I moved it 2 notches, 1 at a time, and then tested it counterclockwise. And then tighten this back down. only thing is, when I'm in neutral, the prop shaft is turning no matter what setting I do on this castle nut. And when I opened this up, this castle nut was only 1 notch away from the end of the line for the, so I don't know if I'm just not able to turn it all the way, or if someone had just adjusted it really far and that's why I couldn't get it all the way into gear.